Okay, a very good welcome to everybody. It's another Sunday. It's our Veganville dinner time get together, informal group for us. We want to get started and introduce everybody. So I'm Stu, I'm your host and moderator, along with Vegan Man Jeff and Chef Estella and Professor Estella. Jeff, if you want to have any opening remarks?
Well, I hope that everybody is eating half as well as us. I mean, or more. You can go all the way up to 100% as well as us. And if you can eat better than us and enjoy it more, God bless. But we've just been having a food fest. Last night we went and we had our first meal out in many, many months. I'm going to ask everybody else if you've had any good dining experiences, but we met a friend at Chef Christie's.
How was that? Yeah.
Real fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real fine. Does everybody know who Chef Christie is?
No.
No.
All right. Well,
Who is she and where is it?
well, first of all, before she had her cafe and took over the Green Wave Cafe,
Oh, up north.
famous Green Wave Cafe changed hands less than a year ago. And of all people in the world, I was trying to help Raul find someone to buy the cafe or invest in it. And unbeknownst to us, Estella's daughter, she's not really a daughter, but she's like a daughter. Just like Earthy is not our Earth, our son, but he's like it, you know. But her daughter, Christine Gonzalez, was well known for her cinnamon rolls, raw vegan cinnamon rolls, which would be found in almost all the health food stores, fine restaurants. She really established a great product line. Rick, did you taste one of the cinnamon rolls yesterday?
Not yesterday, but I've had them before because I think they even Raul was selling them at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had the package of the cinnamon rolls. Very good.
Yeah, the cinnamon rolls. There's Marlene Krantz. Welcome, Marlene. Just hang in there. We see you, and you're hooking up, I guess. So we had a little table outside, and you know, it was kind of cool, but it was nice and refreshing. And we tried 3 different dishes from Chef Christie's menu. What typically she'll have an entree, and we had, what were those pesto, like pesto on, what was that, Estella? First, there were 2 little pizzas, little individual personal sized pizzas, which awesome, great.
She had empanada.
We
had
had a pair of empanadas,
You had the mini pizza.
mini
And
pizza.
then we had the bruschetta with the cassava flour. And
Yeah.
pesto.
Little pizzas with pesto, bruschetta, and made on a cassava pie or you know, like a little baked cassava bread, but of course they're all raw. Great. But wait till you see what we did today. I mean, Stella cranked out and produced a fabulous. Let me go ahead and show it, Estella. I'll just show it quickly now. Can I share screen, Stu?
Sure, ahead. Okay, yeah, let me help make sure. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Oh my word.
Yes.
Wow.
God, that looks good. I want some.
Maybe you should have a drive-by and we'll pick up our little box.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful that's displayed. Wow.
Yes, Jeff, okay, help.
You're going to tell us, you're going to explain now or later about those,
Later,
everything with the beverages. Those are vegan eggnogs.
Yeah, vegan eggnog is.
Wow.
yes.
You know what, Estella? Why don't we do that part now? I mean, it's all set up here. You want to go through it, my dear? And you have I'll show the recipe cards if you want.
Sure, but we are, let's just wait to go around for everybody so they can introduce themselves, the new people, and then I can do that. I think so. What do you think?
Okay, that sounds good. I think that when someone is here for the first time tonight, well, or if not, then it's been a long, Marlene and Carlos. So can I ask you, let's start ladies first, Carlos, all right? Marlene, could you introduce yourself to this rowdy group? When I say rowdy, we can get pretty rowdy. We're going to publish what we did last week. The closing minutes of the meeting were like chaos, rowdiness, and we're going to publish. Everyone was laughing their heads off, but now we're kind of calm. I think I see everybody is like sober and calm. So let's welcome Marlene, and just tell us how it is about being Marlene Krantz. I mean, you're a longtime Earth Saver, and then Chef Carlos, let us hear from you. But are you
okay? I don't know if Stella remembers me. My last name used to be Sands, and we taught together at Edison.
Marlene?
So, yes, Sands.
Wow.
In the teacher's lounge, we used to talk a lot in the teacher's lounge.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes, you know, now.
I think I'm the one who told you about EarthSave. That's how long it's been that I've been going there. But lately I've been having trouble with arthritis.
Oh.
And I went to a chiropractor last week and she said it was a pinched nerve. I thought it was arthritis. I've been doing everything for that. With turmeric and ginger, and I'm going out of my mind trying to clean up my diet, eating vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and soup and everything. And so I don't know now, maybe it wasn't arthritis. She said it was a pinched nerve. So I don't know. It's a struggle to be around people that don't follow the vegetarian way of life. I'm always falling off the wagon, especially when I start smelling pizza. When I'm around my grandkids and they all order pizza. But normally, if I'm home here by myself, I don't eat anything wrong. So
Bring your own pizza if you're going, they're going to order it.
I know. I was just talking to somebody. They said only use Ezekiel bread, and and I was like, I'm getting lazy. I don't want to do that. That's like a lot of preparation, and with when you're in pain with arthritis, and I don't want to do it. So, I want something quick and easy, like what's those Gardein? I love the Gardein products that you just stick in the microwave. But I keep trying.
Is that your story and you're sticking to it, Marlene?
Yeah, my weakness is tomato sandwiches with mustard. I could eat them all day long. And pasta with marinara.
And what's your strength?
My strength is trying. Oh, I just saw. That was what reinforced me. I just saw that movie, What the Health. I was following Dr. Greger for a long time, but then I saw the movie, and that really reinforced me back to getting more strict.
Yay, okay. That's
I
good.
bought a cauliflower pizza, and I just gave it away to somebody. I'm not going to eat it.
I'll take it.
I was gonna say.
I know, but
Having
I
Bye, right?
but it has cheese. Are we allowed real cheese?
Not good.
No,
I've been
dairy's the
eating
worst.
pizzas with no cheese on them.
Yeah, in the movie, when I saw the movie What the Health, and they were talking about the cheese, how addicting it is.
Dairy's the worst
So-
thing you put in your body. It's worse than the meats. Dairy's horrible.
Yeah, I know, but then I started getting scared because I fell and broke 5 bones in 5 years because I have osteoporosis, and
Well,
so
dairy
then I
causes-
started going back to cheese.
Dairy causes osteoporosis. That's been well documented. Dairy causes it. It weakens
Yeah,
the
I
bone.
know. But you're talking about the China study now, right?
Well, there's lots of studies, but the dairy causes, it's so acidic that your body needs to neutralize it, and it uses calcium. So it leaches the calcium out of the bones. Dairy
Right.
causes osteoporosis, it's well established.
And that goes for Greek low-fat, no-sugar yogurt.
Yes, all
Oh,
dairy.
yeah.
It causes massive inflammation. It causes osteoporosis, mucus. It's terrible. Causes cancer. It's the worst thing you put in your body, by far worse than any other type of food, if you want to call them foods. But dairy is by far the worst of anything you want to try to eliminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Dairy's got to go. Not even a small amount. You got to get rid of all of it. It's horrible.
Well, that's why everybody.
I just ordered a whole box of, I don't know what, I ordered this company called Misfits organic vegetables. They
Yeah.
send you by the box. I just ordered a whole box of that.
How was it? How is it?
Well, what's good about it is that even though it's Misfits, you get to pick what you want. Like, I ordered a lot of bok choy and green peppers, onions, potatoes. You know,
Wow.
I didn't have to stick with the other company I was with before. They just put anything in there, even if you don't like it. I ended up throwing away things that were too bitter, like some arugula. It was too bitter.
Arugula.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I would have picked that up.
I composted it. I put it around my garden.
Good. Yay.
Now I have bananas and star fruit. If anybody wants to come and pick and get on a ladder and come and pick.
Oh, wow.
I can't climb up there.
I was thinking of ordering a Misfits. How long do you think that one box will last you?
Oh my God. It's supposed to last me 2 weeks, but I don't know if I can. I think it'll definitely last 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, I want to look into that the beginning of next year. I'd love to have that sent to me.
Is that organic?
Yeah.
They say it's organic. They say it's from California.
Misshapen fruit and stuff, misfits.
Well, I've
Well,
been
supermarkets are very particular. It's got to be a certain length. It can't have blemishes or
Blemished.
Yeah.
and they end up throwing that food out. And I'm glad a company like Misfits has that opportunity. I don't care what it looks like per se. If it tastes right, it's healthy, and I can get it cheaper. Why not? The food waste in America is horrible.
So they sell it.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Misfits doesn't last very long. When you have leafy greens or anything that's soft, I give it 3 days and then it's really starting to spoil. So when I receive my Misfit box, that determines what I eat. So
Right.
I go by what spoils first.
Yeah.
And then there is a small box and a large box. I tried both. I eat the large box. That's, I think, for 5 people in a week. I eat
Wow.
those in about 5 days.
So they put spaghetti squash in there.
Yep.
And how do I know if it's even ready? Should I just cook it anyway?
You don't even have to cook it.
Yeah, I do. I have an air fryer. I put it in the
Yeah,
air
just
fryer.
Google directions. You have to put it in the oven till it's fork tender.
And
But-
yeah,
Okay.
and usually Misfits is rather on the side of overripe than underripe.
Overripe.
Well, you can always you can freeze some of the stuff, you know.
If you cook it and freeze it, or if it's
Yeah.
fruit, yeah, you can freeze it. I just eat it.
Eat it, juice it,
Yeah.
putting like greens in smoothies.
Nope. I actually like the pasta I had right now is just because I'm not at my home. I usually pretty much eat fresh stuff, whatever comes along. I do have a preference for green leaves, but Misfits has, of course, a limitation on that. So you have a selection that you can make. But if I can't eat it as a salad, then I cook it. And this
Yeah.
is really just because that's my problem with restaurants. I don't like restaurant food anymore. It just tastes salty, and I don't know what happened.
Your
So
taste buds change to healthy food.
yeah, so Misfits was really my lifesaver with the pandemic, and I had other companies before. I like how they package things, except some items do come no more good for human consumption, like the cucumbers are usually totally smashed.
Yeah.
So my dog loves that. And
Yeah.
so nothing goes to waste. But I also learned that I'm not going to order butter lettuce or so, because it's so teeny tiny. It's maybe for a meat eater, but for me, this is my meal.
Right. Right.
So it's just not large enough. So yeah, I think it's 23 to something pounds.
Wow.
And yeah, well, you have peels that you sometimes don't want to eat. It just, I don't know, it goes
That
quick.
probably lasts me 2 weeks. I don't eat that much. I don't
Yeah.
eat that much.
Yeah, like a bushel. Well, kale for me is just part of one meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I like quantity. That's for sure. My downfall is the only thing that where I stray is vegan mayonnaise. Just every single pound I have too much. It's called mayonnaise.
Suzanne, have you tried Fabonnaise made from faba juice?
I have tried to make it myself. I did not like it.
Okay.
But I think you have to figure out what kind of what are they called?
Faba
Garbanzo
beans?
beans. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you need to use? Which ones? Is it fresh and you cook them? Do you soak
Yeah.
them? Yeah. Do you
I've
can't?
tried the jar Fabonnaise and I like that the best. But
So
everything is different for everybody else. So
yeah, that's I eat those when it comes along, but I wanted to make it myself, and it just didn't turn out right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a very funny taste.
Right.
Okay. How about we move on?
Carlos.
Yeah, what about Carlos? Would you like to take the stage?
I was introduced to Chef Estella by way of my mother, and then she put me in her program and she taught me all the stuff. I graduated from her program, and then just moral and health reasons, I decided to change to this diet about 2016 or so. And since then, I've just been experimenting in the kitchen with what to make and how to do it.
Good,
And
great.
I just finished making some sort of alternative Alfredo. I think that's my main thing, finding alternatives to what I used to eat and taste just as good or better. But yeah. And
Do you have your new chef's jacket? Do you have your jacket, hat?
oh, yeah, I have it in the closet. Should I put it on?
Not, well, you don't have to,
Then you're
but
gonna have to provide us with some food, you know?
Yeah.
Do you deliver?
No, we don't deliver. It's been harder with this pandemic.
Where are you located?
Miami. I don't know.
Miami?
Yeah, Miami.
Do you cook from home or in a restaurant?
No, I cook for myself.
Mhm.
Oh,
The chef name is just kind of my
Sorry.
moniker that we call each other, but it's not a professional thing. It's just I worked
Yeah.
in something else.
okay.
Let me ask
don't
you,
believe a word of it. When he comes here, on a number of occasions, Carlos has spent a day here working with Estella, Chef Estella, and he has gotten her certification as a chef. But when he cranks out the dishes, he's ready to get into a restaurant, but he might have a better job than a restaurant job.
I think my favorite part would be the experimenting with different things. Just seeing how much or how little makes it creamy or not, or what food tastes right where, and all this other stuff.
what's your favorite ingredients that you like to use on a regular basis, like for sauces or whatever? You use cashews, you use this. What would you say are the top 3 ingredients that you use most often?
I usually use tofu. Let me see, garbanzo beans, and I guess all kind of green lettuce leaves like kale and romaine and such. Try to make different things. But yeah, it's fun-ish just making it, but then you eat it too, and that's when
Yeah.
you could either succeed or fail. It's like, oh, this tastes too bland or runny or whatever. But in general, it's pretty good.
You know how to tweak it next time, right? I mean, if it doesn't come out the way you like the first time, then
Yeah.
tweak it next time.
But I don't know if it's just a style thing, but I usually like playing it by ear. If it's too runny the first time, I don't I don't mark down how much it actually is, like 3 teaspoons of whatever. I just kind of up and down where I feel it's right. I go by intuition. I don't even know if you'll call it that, but I just kind of do that. Maybe I should write it down just in case I ever get the perfect amount.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that Carlos decided to share his recipe. He helped me with many menus and here at home for Jeff food and all that, and he loves making food. This is very important, and just experimenting. So I'm very happy for him that he wants to start sharing. So starting next Sunday, then you can prepare one of your photo and the ingredients of the of your recipe.
Yeah, I should.
So
I wonder
yeah,
if I should do that.
sure,
I
yeah.
just did this right before I went in.
Well,
I
next
pretty
Sunday you
much
can
had-
send us something and prepare according to
Uh,
what I see. Okay.
Keep that there. Keep that there.
What is that? Ooh,
Looks good.
that
It
looks
looks like
good.
ice cream.
Spaghetti Alfredo.
Yeah, it is a spaghetti Alfredo kind of thing. Yeah. It's it was tofu with Italian seasoning and salt, and it came out the perfect creamy consistency I wanted. And it was rice, spaghetti, and
Oh, rice is
uh, made some kind of tofu alternative meat because that's what I really liked before I stopped, but had to find different things.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Do you
Yes.
make what do you make your own salad dressing also?
Yeah. When Yeah, I just usually have to augment my salad because it never seems to come out how I want it to.
Eh,
I
But,
had
like,
some dressing the
cheese.
other day. They said they called it cilantro vegan. I don't know how they made it. A diced cilantro vegan dressing, and it was real creamy. I don't know how they did that. Made it so creamy.
I usually use tofu or the beans for the cream, but I guess you could use a lot of other different things. I'm assuming, yeah. But that would be like to spice it up as far as I would make it. The cilantro. So yeah.
Well, I tried to make
That's
pickles, and I couldn't even do that. I'm not very good at cooking.
is it has anyone found it a little harder during this pandemic or well I'm guessing
Not
yeah
a lot
harder of
changed. Not a
course.
lot changed for me. I mean, I don't have much of a social life anyway, so it's really no big deal. The big deal is wearing the mask, putting this hand sanitizer on, and all that. Other than
Yeah,
that, not really, no, Carlos.
but yeah, but I'm mostly trying to get stuff. That's what kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
I was going crazy trying to get saffron because I wanted to try to make something with, and the recipe called for saffron, and I was like, "What is saffron?" And I was going nuts looking all over the internet. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Huh.
Oh, you should have looked for the song Mellow Yellow. Call it Mellow Yellow. That's right. I'm just mad about saffron. Saffron mad about me.
Hey, that might be an inspiration for Rick tonight.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about Marta? We have Marta Alvarez, and she's a very special person. But Marta, can you unmute yourself or
Yes. Hello.
hi?
Well,
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Marta.
Hi. I I don't feel that well, but that's why I was just listening.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm coughing, and yeah, I don't feel well.
Ooh, sorry to hear that.
Yes.
It's okay.
that's when I go off my vegetarian and I do chicken broth soup.
Hmm.
I from when I was a little girl, my mother always gave me chicken soup.
Hmm.
Amy's has a no chicken soup. Very good.
Really?
Yes. Tofu, noodles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, Marta, and then you will see the spread that I prepare and the food and share with
Okay.
the other people. So thank you
What
for being here. Just listen.
what were those mushroom things again in the spread?
Talking to me?
Yes, I remember I used to like those.
Mushrooms? What was the
But
spread you mean?
yeah, in that banquet spread,
Mushroom the small portabella mushrooms.
Hmm.
But it's
Yeah. So just
what's
marinate
its
them with the liquid amino or tamari sauce. Remember? Yes.
yeah.
And with cilantro, any herbs and spices, and you leave it overnight. And then you have marinated mushrooms. You know, they are very tasty. The liquid amino
Yeah.
or the tamari, it has a special flavor and it's salty in itself, so you don't need to use any salt. Yes.
Right, right.
Mhm. All right. So who's next? Then, so we.
Look who's here, Susie Manning.
Who is no? Oh, Susie.
Oh, wow. I was just.
Wow, Susie, where have you been all these many? Have you been in Germany or what?
Susie Manning.
Join the meeting.
Oh, now
Wow.
she's in, she jumped out, or she got bumped out.
Said join the meeting.
Confused or something. It's a John.
Maybe.
Susie, come back. It's so weird. I was just telling somebody about her parachute school, her jumping school. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know. Come back.
Then she got bumped off.
Rose Roth.
What about farm? Does anybody besides Misfits has anybody tried Urban Oasis or any other kind of farmers market that delivers?
No, not yet. No.
We go to Laura Sutton in
Palmetto Bay.
Coral Reef Park. I
Coral
was
Reef
there yesterday. Oh my God.
Wait, what's in Palmetto Bay? What is it?
It's a farmer's market every Saturday at the Coral Reef.
Oh, at Coral Reef Park?
Yes.
Yeah, at Coral Reef Park, yes.
On 77th Avenue entrance.
And it's safe to go there?
Of course that is safe. You have to wear your mask, and there are many.
Wear your mask. I got my microgreens again.
Yeah, Laura Sutton has her farm. She's a farmer with blue
Okay.
and she does fermented food, sauerkraut, and cabbage juice, and all her greens also too. So
Saturday mornings, right?
Till 3.
yes, until 3. Yes, start early until 3.
Okay.
It is very good to go there. Yes.
Susie Manning, where are you?
Did you parachute out of the meeting, Susie?
Maybe she's having some technical difficulties because.
Yeah, she's come in and 4 times already, bouncing out. She's connecting her video, but.
Has anybody ever did these Crunchmaster multi-grain baked crackers? Are they allowed?
No.
I don't know. They're too crunchy for me to eat.
They only have rice flour, sesame seeds, flax, quinoa, amaranth.
Sounds good.
Looks like it'd be allowed, yeah.
Except for what's
Maltodextrin.
What's that? Corn, it says.
Yeah, I believe so. It's a sweetener.
If it's corn, it should be at least non-genetically modified.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to look for organic. The best cracker, if you want something crunchy, they are called Merico crackers. So they don't have any oil. Most of the crackers have oil.
What is it called, Chef Estella?
What's it called?
Mary's Gone Crackers, like Mary's Gone Crackers, but.
Oh,
right here.
It's a funny name.
Okay.
Mary's Gone Crackers.
Mary's Gone Crackers.
Mary
buy
did
it
not lose
online?
it.
Whole food, probably.
They're not cheap and they're very, very crunchy.
Yes, but they are very, very crunchy and they have no oils.
Packers.
It takes a lot of work, and we did flaxseed. In my book, I have a recipe to make flaxseed crackers, and I remember
Yeah.
Chef Carlo helped me to spread it. I like to make them, but not to spread in the dehydrator.
I didn't like spreading it either.
Yeah, you know, that's you know, you can make it in that way.
You could put the AC back on if you want.
If you want something
If you
crunchy.
want it.
American crackers. I think that these are for now the.
That's a cute
I
name.
liked eating it though. It was good.
Yes. Mhm. Yeah. Who else is new here tonight?
No one else is new, but Susie, can you speak to us a little? Some people don't know you, but Susie is one of our rock solid outreach ambassadors. And we've done some great events, you know, at exhibitions and festivals. And when Susie's at the table, I feel safe, especially if we're doing something in midair. I feel safe when Susie's around because she has a parachuting school.
Wow.
Wow.
Can you unmute Susie?
Yeah, you're on mute, so you have to unmute.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Sure.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Jeffrey. So good to see you guys.
Hi, Susie.
Yes. Yes, you were talking about something crunchy. And I just found out about this Fin Crisp. Does anybody know that? It's like a very thin, crispy bread, and it's you know, it's organic, non-GMO. It doesn't say organic, but non-GMO, and it has only a couple of ingredients. You can find it at Publix if you guys like something crunchy. It's like a very thin bread, you know.
Yeah, I think I think I used to eat that a long time ago. Yeah.
It's made in Finland, and oh, I like it. It's so delicious. It only has about 3 ingredients. So, so far about if you have, you know, the urge to have a crunch.
Right.
Yes. So it's from Finland, or is it from Finland? If it's so thin.
Yeah. It's very thin from Finland. So Fin Crisp is the name, and I think it's absolutely delicious, and it's not very expensive. You can get it with caraway seeds, and you can find it at Publix.
Can you show us the box?
Can you type in the chat so people can know about that?
Can we see what the box looks like?
I might lose you guys. Where is the box?
Oh, I thought you had it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can show it to you.
Yeah,
Here.
sure.
Yeah, close.
Here.
Fin Crisp. Okay.
Yeah.
Finland.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Yeah, try it out. It's delicious.
Ooh, sourdough rye. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. So everybody is doing good?
Yes.
No health issues with
Knock
the
on
virus?
wood, no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
arthritis, why? You have any cures for arthritis?
Sure. There. We need to look it up. Hippocrates, Dr. Frank Sabatino. I'm sure he knows a cure for anything. Yeah.
Well, I looked it up and supposedly there is no cure.
No.
But tomatoes, potatoes, and peppers shouldn't be eaten for arthritis. I know that, even though I love them all. So
Oh, Linda, so good to see you.
I know, I've been missing you. I've been talking to Valerie. She was here once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was the one. She said, go and do the Zoom. I said, oh, I don't really enjoy it. I need to see the people. I need to look the people in the eye and not sitting in front of my little phone.
This is good. This is good. We've been having a good time.
Yeah.
Try us. You love us, right? Sanity is my Sunday night sanity. What can I say?
Yeah, yeah. So everybody is doing okay. So what's going on in their lives?
Well, let's hear from Yana. Let's hear from Yana.
Just tell us about you, what you have been doing. Well, Susie, is she still?
Oh, me, Susie?
Yeah, Susie.
Oh, something very exciting. Last weekend, I went with some friends to go camping. And we went to Fish Eating Creek, which is a camp. Yeah, you know that? It's a campground. It's northwest of Lake Okeechobee. It's about 2 hours away. And the people that I went with, 3 people, they never went there. And they liked it so much, we booked it again for the end of January. Yeah.
It's got to be cold then, Susie.
Maybe, you never know.
Yeah.
Just put the blankets on.
You got to go before the mosquitoes come. So that's a perfect time.
Yeah. So we went on the river for about 5 hours with a kayak. I got myself an inflatable kayak, and it was just wonderful. Tons of alligators, and the whole entire time, my friends and I, we were on the river. We only saw one boat with a motor. That's it.
Wow.
Nobody else. It's
Good.
like a hidden gem. Yeah. Lots of nature. Beautiful. Yeah. Did you have a birthday, Linda, or what's going on?
Yes, I did.
Oh, when?
Yes, last Monday. But I celebrate all month, all year.
Good. Happy birthday, Linda. Nice.
What can you do?
Yeah.
The best parties are around this time of the year, but you know what? It's a party being healthy and hanging out with you all.
That's right. Yeah.
Susie, I'm sorry. What was the name of that place you went up near Lake Okeechobee?
Fish Eating Creek.
Okay. Thank you.
Fish Eating Creek. And you also, if you go there, you know, some people, they go there for a day. You can rent kayaks, canoes, paddle boards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a lovely place. The river is stunning. It's beautiful. It's
Well, did you all pitch a tent and all too, or?
Yes, we had a tent, and the first evening we went Friday a week ago, and it was beautiful blue sky. So we all met at a Mexican restaurant in Clewiston. We said, okay, we're gonna see each other there, had lunch, went shopping, you know, for a couple of things, and then we went to the campground because there's nothing, you know, you out in the in the middle of nowhere. And we had a campfire, and we had a beautiful time. We went to sleep in the tent, and then at night I thought, oh no, please no. It started to rain. And I could feel my pillow, half of my pillow got a little bit damp.
Yeah.
And I had some tar paper. So the next morning we got out, everything was like drizzling and wet. But we said, it doesn't matter. Let's go on the river. We, you know, it wasn't cold. We just get a little bit wet. It doesn't matter. So we went on the river, and it was just beautiful. You know, it stopped raining. It drizzled a little bit again, but it was worth it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, so we
question.
stayed 2 nights.
What were you saying about alligators
Yes, tons of gators. And
in the
my friend,
water?
say it again.
In the water? When you
Yeah,
were
and outside they were,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, sunbathing.
Ah.
Yeah, and one of my friends, she went out and there were some people staying on the side and they said, oh, did you see the alligator over there and over there?
Oh God.
And she came back, she said, this is it for me. I'm not going. So we had to talk her into it. So she was fine. She was a little bit frightened because
yeah, that's
it's an
yeah.
inflatable kayaks we had.
Right.
wow. Yeah. What?
So is that an RV resort or a park or just a camping?
Yeah, they have they divided. We went to the primitive campsite.
Okay.
So, and they have another side which is separate for RVs. So people go with RVs or you know, or tents. We prefer the real camping. Yeah. And yeah, it's just beautiful trees with Spanish moss and then we saw one of my friends, she went to the restroom in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. And she saw a tree, a dead tree, which had a whole bunch of holes and hundreds of little bats came out of that tree.
Oh my word.
Yeah, it's filled with bats.
Wow.
Which, yeah, something to see. Yeah. Oh, all right. What?
Thank you, Susie. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What did you guys? What are you up to?
Well, I'm going to start soon. I think that with all the every Sunday we have a Zoom, and I present always with the recipe. So is that now my turn as Stu or Jeff to show the spread that I prepare?
It's your turn. You got the stage.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I decided to prepare this special banquet for Christmas, and this is going to be the last for this year. And I am very happy Jeff helped. If you can show the spread, Jeff. Or Stu?
I have one here, the Hanukkah 2020 festive bouquet. Is that the same photo?
It's Christmas banquet 2020.
Okay.
It is here in the chat. I don't know, should I download it?
I have the other one from the Hanukkah.
No.
You want to show that one and I'll find the other one.
This is Christmas.
I'm looking for that because
I see here
he showed it earlier, so I'll have to find it.
Yeah, maybe it's still up on Jeff's screen.
Yeah,
that's possible. He's going to try.
One of the things that I think that Linda said, do you have everybody for this Sunday has to come up with a kind of eggnog with no egg. So if you see in here, these two cups and that yellowish, you know, so this is the eggnog that I made. Okay, so and then Jeff also will put the recipe. Okay, but first let's just go with the spread. So I made that eggnog. Okay, and on the left, okay, left side, you can see the heart shape. This is kelp noodles with mung beans and red pepper. red pepper, and red onion. So I made that dish that is raw. Then the white, this is the tofu dip, and I want to give the colors, you know, for the season, for Christmas. So we have the lettuce, okay, and then we have the cherry tomatoes and the white. These are heart of palm. Okay, so in that you can have a great salad. And here the shape of a Christmas tree. So this is a Christmas rice. Okay, so I just made the rice the way that you do it, and then I just dry saute the onion and added all the other vegetables, and then you put all that together and you have what is called a Christmas rice, with all the colors. So that one.
Is that white rice? What kind of rice is?
It is brown rice. Brown
Rice?
Yeah, it's not. It is brown rice. Yes.
Could you make that with cauliflower? You know, like cauliflower rice?
Sure. Also, yes. You can make cauliflower rice too. Yes. For New Year's Eve, this is what I'm going to make because it's something light that you want the New Year. So cauliflower rice. When I made the eggnog, I make almond milk, and this is the pulp. And with that one, I made a cheese. Okay, I cannot see the cheese now here. The cheese. Okay, yes. And then I use some crudité. So it's just with the pulp, it just become like a ricotta cheese. You put a little bit of salt, and then you have a great from the pulp. So you have almond, what I call ricotta almond cheese. Okay, thank you. And then we have the mushrooms. Okay, so the mushroom here, these are baby portabella, baby bella. And I just marinate them overnight with tamari and all the spices that you like. And then overnight, or at least for 4 hours. So you have these marinated mushrooms, and it lasts up to 3 days. And then, okay, then we go with dessert. Okay, so I made the brownies, the caro brownies. Okay, so these are the caro brownies also. Okay.
What kind of flour did you use?
It's not in here, but I made also a cashew cheesecake with berry sauce. So
how do you sweeten that?
I just use coconut nectar or molasses. Okay, that is just pure sugar cane. Nothing is refined. Everything is what they call whole food. You know, you can also use dates, molasses, or coconut nectar. So for this one, I just use molasses. Okay.
Chef Estella, what was the base for the brownies? Was it avocado or?
Well, this is, I already gave a recipe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At a long time, yes, but the base is just black beans.
Black beans, right? Okay.
Black beans and with carrot and oats. Okay, and I think that somewhere, yes, I already gave that recipe before, so
Okay, great.
somebody can go and just look for that.
And what do you have? What do you have on the eggnog? What is that? Is that cinnamon or something?
Yes, this is cinnamon. Okay, this is cinnamon. So some of the spices. Okay.
Did you put nutmeg in it?
I use the pumpkin pie spice that has cinnamon, nutmeg,
ginger,
a little bit of ginger, And of course, for the color, I just use turmeric just to give the egg color. Okay.
Ah.
So it is almond. Okay. Jeff, can you please show the recipe? Can you put in the or Stu, can you put the recipe in the chat so people can download it for the holiday nut nog?
The recipe for,
The holiday nut nog.
I don't have it, so Jeff has it.
What about back to the turmeric? What else do you put turmeric on? How do you use turmeric?
It's just a powder. We got it at Costco. It's organic in a very good price. It's anti-inflammatory.
Right.
Yeah, but do you put it on vegetables and everything?
Exactly. Yes. When you just make your rice, you can make yellow rice with turmeric, for example. Okay, and so yes, any liquid you can add it in there. Okay, I also make a chia turmeric pudding and also a smoothie also.
Yeah.
So it is very good. Were you the one talking about arthritis? Asking about
Yeah, that's why I was asking you.
Yes, okay. This is anti-inflammatory. Okay, so it is
Right.
very
Turmeric
good.
and ginger. Yeah.
Yes.
But what I heard or what I read, you're supposed to put turmeric with black pepper in
Yes.
combination.
Right.
So yeah, so that's what I always do when I cook rice or soup, whatever. There is always turmeric and then a little bit of fresh black pepper. So
Yes.
yeah.
It's and even though the thing that you buy from Costco, it already come with black pepper. Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
I forgot that, yes. Just I would suggest if you suffer from arthritis, and this is what I learned from Hippocrates, and arthritis is just all the toxicity for many years that go into your joints. So Hippocrates and Wigmore Institute suggest to detox the body, and it has to be something that it has to be guided. So that's why I just mentioned these two places that you can detox your body, and have it from there. You start a diet that is no oils at all, and nothing that is inflammatory. No meat or it's byproduct, and it worked for many people. I had to tell you that I have osteoarthritis, and
Yeah,
the
me
pain
too.
that I have in all the joints
Yeah.
and in all the body, it was just terrible. And when I took this, and I did not believe, but when I took this 10-day course with Brenda Cobb and with detoxing, I just couldn't believe. Also, we did colonics. I don't know if you're aware of that. You need to be able to take care of your colon in a natural way. There are ways. And when I did that detox and I did the colonics, I remember after the first colonics, woof, all the pains and all the heaviness in the joints just went away.
Wow, that's great.
I want to tell you, that my personal experience, and yes, there is hope for arthritis, but this is exactly what you have to do, and it has to be guided, okay? Or else you can find a colonics therapist, okay?
Yeah.
and work with the colonic therapist, you need to have a diet. You need to know what you are going to be doing before, during, and after, you know. So that's why that this is Brenda Cobb sold the institute, so she's not the person who bought the institute doesn't do the detox and the colonics, and so the only two places or you can work with the colon therapist, and then I can give you two persons. It's up to you to decide. Work with Hippocrates also has that a program similar to the one that I took with Brenda Cole, and the oh my God, somebody has can you, I don't know, somebody has.
Turn off the football
Someone's
game.
watching football.
Okay. Whoever,
Dr.
but Stella, I wanted to ask you. So I was wondering, like, how long did it take you to prepare all that? Like hours and hours and hours, right?
To prepare the food, yes. Well, I did it during 3 days. I started 3 days preparing different things. It was not in one day. So this.
Estella, can you unmute, please? Okay, I muted everybody if you don't mind. Estella,
Yes,
okay.
thank
You're,
you. because
you're the speaker of the hour. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to go now. I think that you have in there, and then you can download this one and try to make this recipe, okay? Ingredients: 3.5 cups of unsweetened almond milk, 3 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of soaked cashew. I didn't want to make it with a lot of cashew, so I decided to make with almond milk, 3 ripe frozen bananas, 10 drops of vanilla cream stevia, 1 tablespoon of vanilla powder, 2 tablespoons of coconut nectar, or if you don't have that, it can be molasses or like 2 or 3 dates. Half the tablespoon of turmeric and 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice that has ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg. So first, to make the almond milk, you just soak the 3.5 cups of almonds overnight. Then you discard the soaking water, and then you blend the 3 cups of water with the almonds, and there you have your almond milk. Of course, you have to use a nut bag to drain to make the almond milk. So you just squeeze the bag and get the pure almond milk without the pulp. What do you do with the pulp is what you saw in there. You just made ricotta. I call them ricotta almond cheese. It's just everything is there. You need to add a little bit of salt and spice it to your taste, and a little bit of water if it is too dry. And there you have a great ricotta almond cheese. You can also dehydrate it and have a cheese or make cookies. I haven't done that. If somebody has a recipe to make cookies with a pulp, you can share that for next Sunday. And well, after I have that, so I just blend the almond milk with the spices and bananas. You don't have to use the bananas. And just, I was very careful with the turmeric because I didn't want it to be too yellowish. Okay, so I just went slowly until I came up with a half of a tablespoon of turmeric to have that light yellow color. And then you just store in a festive glass jar or in cups. So there you have your holiday nutmeg, and I hope that you can also do it with cashews, okay? Instead of doing the almond milk and a little bit of cashew, you can do everything with cashew, but it's going to be much, much dense and rich in terms of fat. So if you don't want a lot of fat, you can do that. So I
What
think
about can I buy unsweetened almond milk already
Sure,
made?
yes. There is unsweetened almond milk, or you can make with any other milk. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Sure. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You can buy
So
it.
do you have to have stevia and dates? Do you have to have both?
No,
the
no,
stevia?
no, no, no. If you use stevia, you don't use dates.
Okay.
I use molasses. If I use molasses, is that not a lot of, it's up to your taste, 1 tablespoon. If you use only dates, it has to be only dates, okay? And
Okay.
just, I didn't want it to be very sweet, so that vanilla cream is most the flavor of the vanilla, and it added a little bit of sweetness. Some people don't like the taste of stevia, so there is, and I hope that you make your holiday nut, no, almond or cashew. Is there anybody else who has any other ideas or how to make with any other nuts or in any other way?
Beautiful.
Thank you. Yes. Any questions?
I usually have to replace nuts with different type of seeds because some of the people I'm around are allergic to nuts. So I usually replace them with dry pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds, great. Yes, thank you,
Oh, wait.
Remember,
How do
for
you,
people who are allergic to nuts, okay? So what
so
are they going
pumpkin
to do?
seeds, how do you do the pumpkins? How many pumpkin seeds?
Well, you just use the same quantity, more or less. Carlos, did you
Oh.
use more? Yes, the pumpkin seed or sunflower seed. You can check. Yes,
Yeah, I
Carlos?
usually just replace it with various types of seeds and unsalted so the salt won't get too much in the way.
Sure.
Like,
Yes.
I was
I like it with cashews and almonds, but some people are allergic to nuts.
So how, Carlos, how did you make any of the with seed instead of nata?
Excuse me, I couldn't hear the. What did you
you
make it with?
make
What?
it? Have you made it already? How do you make it?
No, I can't hear too well. It seems to be breaking up a little bit. If you could ask the question again.
What did you use instead of nuts?
Oh no, I meant in general. Whenever I have to use nuts for anything, I said if you're allergic, switch it
Right.
with seeds. I didn't make this particular thing or anything.
I was just Googling it, and it said if you can't do nuts, you can use tofu, and you can also use hemp seeds.
Yeah, so
Yes, the hemp, yes. But sunflower seed and pumpkin seeds are the one for people. The hemp still, it's really, it is more like a nut than a seed, and it causes problems. So the two that they always advise is the pumpkin seed, as Carlos said, and the sunflower seeds.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, so on here, what do we have in here? Yes, somebody put the photo in here. It is dark. I see that
I
it's dark.
can't see anything.
Jeff or Stu?
Jeff is sharing.
Okay, there we go. Wow, so this is the cheesecake. This is the cashew cheesecake with berry sauce. And the decoration on top, it has the berry sauce, it has the kiwi for the green, and it has the frozen strawberries. And this is the cake, Jeff, the frozen cake that we made with Carlos, and it is also in my book, okay? And so you just made the crust. I made the crust with walnuts and dates. If you cannot eat nuts, then you can use oats, or you can use pumpkin seed, or sunflower seeds. Okay, you can make a crust that with oats for people who cannot have nuts. And then, of course, for the filling, it's just cashew. Yes, cashew with water. Soak the cashew overnight, and yeah. If you cannot have the cashew, so then the other option, you can have tofu. Okay, you can make it with tofu also. Tofu and banana. In this case, I made cashew, and I didn't put. Yes, I put banana, not to use the oil, the coconut oil. You know that make it a little bit thicker. So you have this option, and this is what I make, and it's it is a great option. And yes, I use bananas, just a few bananas, because you don't want to have a lot of taste of banana, instead of the coconut oil. You know that some people cannot have oils, and in whole food plant-based, you know.
Did you make a crust?
The crust?
Does it have a crust?
Yes, I said it has walnuts.
Oh, walnut. Just
Walnuts with dates. Walnut.
dates.
I just put in the food processor. I soak the walnuts, and then I dehydrate them, and then I just grind. I just use pulse in the food processor, and I just get that. It doesn't have to be so thin, so you want a little bit of texture, so that's why I pulse the walnuts. You want to have these little pieces of walnuts, and this is the dry. And then I soak the dates for 3 hours or 2 hours, 5 dates only, okay? And took one cup and a half of walnuts, and only 5 dates, and it becomes a great crust. This is the crust. With that crust also, you can make like balls, okay? Like walnut, like cookies also. You made them flat, they are cookies. You made them round. You have that.
Temple balls.
And also yes. Nut balls, nut balls. Well, we don't want to call them nut balls. We call them truffles. Because
when are you going to open your restaurant? When are you going to open the restaurant?
No restaurant. I already have my book. Okay, if somebody want to get the book, they are basic recipes, raw and the other, and cooked. And well, I'm doing that. I'm really happy. I feel good preparing food. It is also a way, it is like an active meditation for me too. And also be happy when you prepare your food, because all that energy, you don't want that negative energy go into your food. Always be happy when you prepare your food. So that is very important. Carlos knows that, because he is the first graduate of my apprentice vegan program. Okay, so this is very important, you know. Yes, to prepare yourself.
Pushing that fact on me.
Yeah. I have 4 graduates of the apprentice program. This is just to prepare younger people or anybody who may be interested. It's more personal. Okay, I just take the person where the person is, and if the person is willing to learn about plant-based. So it's not only recipe, but it's also all the philosophy of vegan and whole food plant-based, and you know, so that's without using animal products or byproducts. So well, during
how long did you stay in Hippocrates? Did you stay there?
No, I did not stay in Hippocrates. No, I took the 10-day course with Brenda Cobb, but I say she closed the institute in Atlanta. And then last December, we went to this and January, we went to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has the only institute of Ann Wigmore, how she created the program, and it is really much cheaper. I think that if you're thinking, consider going to Puerto Rico, and it is.
But then can you stay there, or do you have to
Yes,
get your hotel?
You have to stay, and you take very seriously there. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but do they have hotels, or you have to get a
No,
hotel?
they have two houses where you stay in Aguada, Puerto Rico, and it is much cheaper. The program, it is just a great program, and they help you, but you need to make up your mind, you know. And this is the best thing, because there is no temptation or anything. Whatever they give you there, this is what it is.
Yeah, I have to wait till after COVID.
They say that the next year they're going to start again, but anyways, you know.
My daughter's a nurse. She already got the vaccine.
Wow.
Yeah, some people are having the vaccine. I don't. There is an article today for people who are allergic. This is my case. That if you have serious allergy, there was an article. There is an article. I don't know if Chef will be able to. If not, next time. And so you need to be careful about that. And it's also a personal option whether you decide to get vaccinated or not. Okay. But if you are allergic and if you have severe allergies, like anaphylaxis, they were talking about that. The person has to be very careful, and they advise the places where they vaccinate to have a treatment real, about anaphylaxis, because you don't know. There is called PEA. I don't know what this letter stand for. There are like some chemicals or some product that they are in the vaccine that people got reacted to that, and they just something to be careful,
Yeah.
The vaccine is not the solution. The best solution is how you are going to support your immune system, what you are going to eat.
But what about when you go around your grandkids and I don't want to catch it from anybody.
Well, I don't know. This is a personal that you can have it. I say, but even if you are vaccinated, the most important is it's very important to have a good diet, not with animal product or byproduct. Okay, Dr. T. Colin Campbell talk about that.
Right.
How we're going to support your immune system. So with a plant-based options, try to eat food that is alkaline. Most of the meat, you know, that is acidic, and this is what is causing most of the problem: the acidity and the lack of oxygen in your body. So what is going to give you the inside oxygen is by eating greens. Okay, by eating a lot of greens. Yes, every day you should eat. Jeff AJ eats steamed veggies 2 pounds every day.
Oh my God.
So this is just to give you an idea of how important are the greens, and you can have them with vinegar. Okay, they use vinegar, balsamic vinegar also. that helps. And also remember that your immune system is in your intestine, in your gut. Okay, this is where your immune system is. So that's why that you need to have good digestion, and you need to have how you're going to your guts, okay, your microbiota, as they call right now, okay. So, and have fermented food. The fermented food help you. You say the probiotic, the best probiotic is what Laura Sutton makes, sauerkraut, or you can buy and just cabbage juice, okay. These are the best probiotics that you can have, but if you cannot have them, Whole Food has a 365 sauerkraut. And
you mean that's better than, are you saying that's better than taking a probiotic pill with 50 billion, 50, that's better?
Of course, because it is the live, it is live, and Laura Sutton specializes on that. So she makes the cabbage juice that is called Rejuvelax, and also she makes the sauerkraut, you know.
Okay.
So she's in. So this is very important. Not also the probiotic. You have to use what the microbe is going to eat. That is called prebiotics. Okay, so for the some people say I'm going to take a pill, and now they come up with pills. This is not going to solve. You need to eat greens, and you need to eat cabbage, cruciferous vegetable every day too. This is what is going to feed your good bacteria. So this is what, so again, we just go back again to having a good diet. And this is whole food, plant-based, with no oils, cooked with no oils. Low in salt. If you have problem with salt, you can use only spices, and or Himalayan salt, unrefined sea salt. Sugar, no.
Himalayan salt is good, right? The pink salt.
Yes, that one, the pink salt, or any unrefined. Okay, unrefined. There is a Celtic sea salt. This is like a gray salt. This is unrefined. And for sugar, no, low glycemic fruits, and low glycemic starches also too. And for sugar, what is called whole food, like dates. You use dates. If you use molasses that come from sugar cane, or the coconut nectar that is just the coconut sap, from coconut sap.
You don't drink coffee anymore then, right?
No, I don't drink coffee. Coffee is highly acidic. It also leaches calcium, the chocolate. And so we use something that is called, there are many herbal coffees, like Ticino. So I don't know if you heard about that, Ticino.
I've heard of chicory. Chicory,
yes, chicory. Okay.
Chicory, is that what you're saying? Chicory?
There is also, this is called TEC, double C and double L. Ticino, okay. So this is just a blended, okay, Ticino. And you can find some of these coffees, okay, that they don't have coffee. They are some have carob, you know, and I don't have access to a screen here.
But what about green tea? Is that okay?
What is that?
Green tea.
No caffeine.
Oh,
No caffeine. So
Caffeinated.
so you can have decaffeinated. What happened here that I don't have access to the screen? If
Well, I'm sharing a screen so they don't,
okay.
you don't,
Okay.
they see you, but you don't, that's,
Okay, so can you place me now, because I don't think, do you need to share the screen? Okay, I am reading here the Ticino. One, it has hazelnut made with organic herbs, and it's organic carob, organic barley, organic chicory, dates, almond, natural hazelnut flavor, and organic figs. This one contains almond. So
Does it
they
taste like coffee?
yeah, this is the replacement for coffee, yes.
And it tastes like coffee.
And it tastes like coffee, yes.
I'll try some.
Yes.
but it doesn't wake you up in the morning.
Probably yes. I think that you don't need to live on a stimulant. You need to start trying to eat as whole food as possible. And when you are eating and you have a nutrient-dense diet, then you don't need to live on stimulants. So that is the thing that we are trying. Everything changes. It's not easy, not from one day to the other. So that's why that advice. And now there are many people who can guide you online. There are many people who can guide you online, or any other thing. You can email me. Okay, so and then I can guide you about if you are really serious about doing something about starting a diet or something. There are, even though we know colon therapies, okay, that they can help you with that, but the main thing is to decide to have a very strong plant-based diet. All right, any other question? No?
Have you with the plant-based diet, have you ever like somebody reversed their disease, like you don't have osteoarthritis anymore? Is it reversed?
No, thank God, no. I don't have any in my joints, and now they are all clear. They are, yes. So yeah, it gets but as I say, you need to think about doing a program for 10 days, and somebody has to guide you. And the first thing, you have to make up your mind. When you make up your mind about what you're going to do, and you are going to leave all these other things for your own better, for your own health, to feel better. I think the older we get, we try to be, in my case, I want to be independent and try to be as healthy as possible as I get older. So plant-based, the plant-based, I saw in me the differences and all that, and the detoxing, that it was all raw. But you can do other detoxing, and somebody can guide you that doesn't have to be raw, okay? So there are a lot of people and things that they are doing there, but the first thing, you have to make up your mind, okay? What you are going to do. And I say, well, I'm going to work with somebody will guide me, and this is what I'm going to do.
All right, thank you.
Yes, okay. Yes, any other question?
Happy New Year. Stay safe.
Okay, I think that I'm done, Jeff and Stu. Thank you very much. Does anybody want to share any nog or any other recipe now for the holidays? Or any other recipe? It doesn't have to be. We just eat the same thing, and we just try to make it festive, Yes. Carlos, what do you think you are going to prepare or you prepared last year for Christmas?
I have some pumpkin seed and dates and molasses. I was thinking I was just gonna make some like cookie things from just the
Great,
cookie
great,
things.
because I know this, your father is allergic to nuts, yes, okay, and then same with pumpkin seeds and all that, yeah. Okay, any other question or ideas? And this, we already post the recipe for the cutoff for the brownies, Carlos, but I think that if you don't have it, then you can send me an email and I can send it to you, because this is done with black beans and they taste very good and it doesn't have any nuts or anything. Black beans and cutoff. So I have a very good recipe for that. This is one of the latest that I made, okay? So I'm happy and I hope that you can share something. Thank you for sharing today, and then next Sunday, whatever you want to share, you can send there for me in advance the photo and the ingredients. If you want to do the full recipe, so then you're willing, you're more than welcome to do that, you know. You have a lot to share and all that, so it's time that you start sharing with people.
Thank you.
Yes, Kathy, I think that is your turn now.
Well, I don't know. It's getting late. Well, if you want, we can wait till next week. It's past our deadline. It's 8:17 now.
Does
It's up
anyone
to you,
really
Jeff.
care about the time?
Oh, okay.
We
Oh, I got to get clothes in the dryer. I know that.
13 person.
I think
Sure,
we'll hold
go ahead.
until next week. We'll do Kathy and then we'll do my thing next week. How's that?
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. I have to put my notes on the screen because my printer's not working again. Okay, first off, I really want everybody to go. I will put all these, I will post all these websites up. It's a change.org petition, and it's by Divinity the Versa Foundation. They started this petition to Attorney General Kamala Harris and 5 others. It says, Dear Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, we are a coalition of evidence-based nutrition, medical science, public health, social justice, and anti-hunger organizations. We are entirely female-led, including several women of color, and we respectfully urge you to implement the most effective and decisive strategy to battle the coronavirus pandemic and also prevent future pandemics. And obviously, being evidence-based nutrition, she's talking about a whole food, plant-based diet. We can have a very, very powerful person on our side. And of course, Americans, the world needs this. As I said, I will post the website after this, okay? I saw a very short video called Joaquin Phoenix Destroys Dairy Industry. And one of the lines that he says in the video is, we're talking about the belief that one nation, one people, one race, one gender, or one species has the right to dominate, control, exploit, and use another with impunity, which of course we do not. Now, January is coming up, and what is January? It's Veganuary. I think that's how you pronounce it. Go to www.veganuary.com to find out more. They have a lot of interesting information there, and sign up. And maybe you can even invite a friend who's trying to go vegan, but not sure. Maybe we can kind of push him or her over the fence. And of course, you can always donate to the worthy cause. Their vision is simple. We want a vegan world, a world without animal farms and slaughterhouses, a world where food production does not decimate forests, pollute rivers and oceans, exacerbate climate change, and drive wild animal populations to extinction. And this is from plantbasednews.org. The authors behind a new doctor-backed white paper say that they have tied most, if not all, of the world's major outbreaks of infectious diseases since 1900 to animal exploitation. The paper, COVID-19 and Animal Exploitation, Preventing the Next Global Pandemic, was compiled by Animal Advocacy Surge, that's Earthling Ed, and reviewed by none other than Dr. Michael Greger, a leading plant-based doctor with a background in infectious disease. Dr. Greger has a new book out on how to survive a pandemic, which is available now. The next pandemic, the authors warn, could have far greater consequences than even the current coronavirus lockdown. They call on readers to share the paper with friends and family. Now, people will say, well, great, a plant-based diet. What does it do? Help me lose a little bit of weight. And here is a success story from forksoverknives.com/success stories. 2 days before a woman was going to go for breast surgery for cancer, she watched Forks Over Knives. She was impressed with what Dr. John McDougall had to say about diet. She never even thought diet had anything to do with breast cancer. She asked her doctor about it, and he said, at this time, you should be eating anything you want. Her oncologist said nothing about the diet either. After her surgery, she contacted Dr. McDougall, who said to hold off on conventional treatment. She attended his 10-day program, became a patient, and did not have chemo. And in her own words, she says, now after 18 months of eating the McDougall way and walking 30 minutes daily, I am cancer-free, my cholesterol has dropped, my weight has dropped, and I feel stronger, healthier, and more energetic. I think that's a pretty good testimony to our way of life. Another interesting thing is in 2008, the documentary called Processed People, The Antidote to America's Toxic Lifestyle was produced and was a huge impact. It is now free and available on YouTube, the full 40-minute documentary, plus 2.5 hours of extended interviews. The documentary features several noted vegan doctors and experts talking about health and plant-based diets. VegSource.com has both videos, and I will post to that website for you. Now, dears, if you're still looking for gift ideas, I know Chef Estella has mentioned it a few times. Why not send somebody or give somebody a copy of Chef Estella's Heavenly Eating Cookbook? It has a lot of simple, tasty, and healthy recipes, and it's only $7. And you could help somebody prepare healthy, easy recipes. Okay, and a couple of vegan quotes. Veganism isn't a belief. Animals are dying. Our planet is dying. We need to make better choices. That's not a belief. These are facts. Now, replace veganism with kind to animals and let people realize how they sound. Oh, I could never be kind to animals. I love cheese too much. Stop forcing kindness towards animals on me. I'm not ready to be kind to animals yet, and that's okay. And here's a cute saying from Joaquin Phoenix again. I'm so vegan, I don't even call my girlfriend honey. And those are the quotes for today. I hope you've learned a few things. And I will post these as quickly as I can in the chat box for you. And everybody have a wonderful week.
All right.
Thank you, Kathy.
Sure. Let me move this up so I can get them in here for you.
Thank you very much, Kathy.
Sure. I hope everybody liked it.
Okay, any closing remarks? Otherwise,
everybody to be extra vigilant, because last night on the news, they say in England, there's another strain of this virus.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I hate to end on that kind of note, but as long as we're being vigilant, we might as well really be vigilant and eat our greens and our probiotics. Thank you very much, Estella. You put it right into perspective for me. I'm going to throw some sauerkraut on my salad. Thank you.
Jeff, were you serious?
I'm listening today.
Jeff, what you wrote, were you serious?
Rick, if I could get a laugh or a chuckle like I see it on your face now, almost anything.
No, that was a salad.
Huh?
That was a salad.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's my dinner.
Hey, you could do a lot worse. But you can
Yeah,
do
it was
much
all,
better.
it was all raw. Mixed greens, tomatoes, onions, dulse,
Wow.
blueberries.
Excellent.
Keep that up and you'll be 6'4", 250 pounds of solid muscle.
Excellent. Well, I want to thank everybody for spending their Sunday with us, either dining with us or dining right now after we finish. But have a great week, everybody. Happy holidays to everybody, a healthy one. And we look forward to the next time of seeing everyone. Thank you for your participation.
All right, Stu. Thank you, dear.
One thing. How does this time slot feel? 6:15 to 8-ish? 8-ish?
Good.
Yeah, 6:15 to 8-ish would be nice. Yeah,
Fine.
works for me.
Okay. Any objections?
No, it's better for me.
No?
Better.
No, I thought I'd be
Celine,
gone by
Celine?
now, but I'm still here.
I don't know if you can hear me, but it's good for me too.
Yeah, that's good. I think that, yeah, for everybody.
Let's see. What's mine? This one,
Same time next week.
All
So
right.
we can
Okay.
Hope everyone stays good out there.
Okay, don't forget the solstice tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Thank you.
Woo.
Happy holidays.